It's time for Friday night football action. Let's enter the end zone with your host, Bill Shanks.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the end zone. I'm Bill Shanks from Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon. Tonight we've got 5 games on the rundown from around Middle Georgia. Later on we'll have our game of the week, Rutland hosting Westside, and you can check out all the scores at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. Let's start with FPD back home hosting Strong Rock Christian in a battle of former GISA schools. Both teams were shut out last week with the Vikings losing big to Athens Academy. After a strong opening win on the season opener against Irvine County, FPD had lost 2 in a row. Could they turn it around tonight against the Patriots from Locust Grove? Let's head back out to the campus of First Presbyterian for the action now for some of the highlights of this game. And we get started here in the first quarter. FPD with the ball. Clay Martin with a handoff to Darren Moore. It's going to run it for about a 25-yard gain into the end zone for the touchdown. PAT would be up and it would be good. And the Vikings are on the board early with 7 points, 7-0. Second quarter now, FPD with the ball again. Clay Martin back. The pass to Grayson Bargeron. And pretty good gain there, 20 yards or so. Then Martin again back. Passing, he's got a guy, Trey Dozier, number 8, who takes off for a 55-yard touchdown for the Vikings, and they are cruising early on. The PAT would be up, and it would be good, and it would be 14-0 early on in this game in the second quarter. Now, still in the second quarter, FPD with the ball. Clay Martin hands off to Ben Dubose. Watch this now. Runs the ball. He's going to drag some people. He's going to take some people with him. He's going to drag them right there. We got it. Good yards there for the Vikings. Then Martin again back. Dozier again. He's got it. Shakes off Tyler Powell, and he's going to take it about 15 yards until he's tackled out of bounds. Then Murray Ricketson would get a field goal for the Vikings. Last score before halftime to make it 17-0. FPD would go on to win this game by the score of 38-8 rather. And the Vikings are now 2-2 on the season. To Thompson Stadium now, Southwest hosting the War Eagles from Putnam County. Here we go with a run right there. Here's the 5-star drive of the week right here. The running back Andre Jefferson drives the ball, avoids a tackle, taken down right there. Southwest driving again. The pass now, Jacob Hughes is going to catch it right there. He's going to run about 30 yards on this gain to about the 20-yard line. And the cheerleaders have plenty to cheer about early on. Then that will set up on the 20-yard line. Handoff to number 27, Darrell Dunn. He's going to get it in for the touchdown, and that's 6 points right there for Southwest. The Patriots, the PAT would be no good, 6-0 right there, and that was the 5-star drive of the week. Putnam now with the ball. Nick Burke breaks through, and he's going to get a nice run there, tackled by Grayer. Second quarter, Southwest with the ball now. Pass from the quarterback, Miller. Number 6 has it, but he's out of bounds. Close catch right there. No good, though, out of bounds, and the coach trying to get him going there for the Patriots. Another pass by Jatarius Miller. This time incomplete again by Hughes. So close to the goal line. Next play, Southwest with the ball. The quarterback has it, but he goes down, and Miller would lead the field injured on this play. Hopefully he'll be okay. With 19 seconds left in the first half, Southwest would try for a touchdown pass, but the pass would be incomplete again, and that would end the first half at 6-0. Putnam would come back and win this game by the score of 7-6. The War Eagles with a win, and the Patriots lose there by a 1-point tough loss for Southwest. Up next, we'll check on a couple of scores from around Region 2 AAA. We've got more highlights right after this. And we're back on the end zone. I'm Bill Shanks. Last week, the Baldwin Braves caught the attention of everyone in the state with a 35-0 win over Westside here in Macon. They are now rated the 5th best team in AAA. Meanwhile, the Raiders from West Lawrence off to a 2-1 start for new head coach Chad Simmons with a very explosive offense so far. Here we go to Milledgeville and Braves Stadium for the action of this ball game. And we start with the opening kickoff. Watch this now. West Lawrence is going to kick it off to Baldwin. Dante Backham is going to get it. And this is the best highlight of the night right here, folks, because Backham is going to take off. He's going to break one tackle and take off, sprint all the way down the sideline. We were saying about a 92-yard touchdown. Baldwin gets on their feet early for that, and the extra point. They try to go for a little trick play, but it's no good. They're stuck at the goal line, and it's 6-0 Baldwin out on top. The Raiders now on offense, running back Ernest Reed up the middle, and he's swarmed by that tough Baldwin defense. They are always so tough. Now moving on to the second quarter, Baldwin back on offense. Floyd Canty, the running back, gets the opening. Sweet makes two nice cuts, and he's down to about a 45-yard gain right there to the 15-yard line. Nice run for the Braves. Now 3rd and goal on this next play for the Braves from the 9. Misdirection gives to LaMarcus Brown, and he's going to get it into the end zone for the touchdown, they think. But a holding penalty is going to bring it back, unfortunately, for the Braves. They will be forced to try for the field goal. Will Rourke will put it up, and it is no good. And this is a defensive battle early on for both teams. The Baldwin quarterback, DeAndre Thomas, did not play because of a separated AC joint. Braves would go on to win, however. 19-0 is the final score. Baldwin now 4-0 on the season. West Lawrence falls to 2-2 on the 2010 season. Now back to Macon in the Ed DeFore Sports Complex. Howard hosted Mary Persons tonight. Bulldogs trying to come back after loss last week to Perry. Here comes the crowd, pretty good crowd on hand now. Howard's quarterback, Javaris Kelly, is going to get it, runs for about a 5-yard gain. Tough defense by the Bulldogs early on. Fake punt now by Howard. Corey Hightower is going to give them a first down on a nice play there. Then Javaris Kelly again back to pass. He's looking, and Rashad Towns is going to get it for about a 20-yard gain, but they cannot score, and they would try for a field goal, and it would be no good. And there's no score there in the first quarter. A lot of good defense tonight in these games. Mary Persons now with the ball. The quarterback, Taylor Williams, with the toss to number 2, Corey Head, for a 2-yard gain there. Nice play by Howard's defense. Then the drive stopped by the Howard defense right there. Once again, the Howard would take over now, and their quarterback, Javaris Kelly, would run it in. Here's a little offense for you. Nice run, nice cut. He dives into the end zone for the touchdown. And the PAT would be good to make it 7-0. Howard out on top, and the fans at home were very happy at Ed DeFore. Mary Persons comes back with a handoff from Williams to Rico Lyons for a 2-yard touchdown. That would tie the score at 7 in the second quarter. Then Howard, with their fans cheering them on, Javaris Kelly again. He's going to run 3 yards, left side, get in there, sneaks in there for the touchdown. That would make it 14-7 Howard at the half. That was the score, but Mary Persons had come back with a very strong second half to win this ball game by the score of 35-14. So a tough start for the Bulldogs, but they come back with a win after that tough loss to Perry last week. We've got the game of the week coming up next, plus more scores from around Middle Georgia. This is the End Zone on 41 NBC. And welcome back to our show. Now it's time for our game of the week and a very interesting matchup in Macon tonight. West Side at Rutland. Last week the Seminoles were embarrassed at home by Baldwin, so everyone wondered how they would bounce back tonight. And Rutland had a last-minute thrilling win over Central. Here we go for another Region 2 AAA game, our game of the week at Henderson Stadium tonight with West Side and Rutland. A great crowd on hand, which is good to see in Macon. First quarter now, West Side with the ball. Daniel Duhart, the pass out to Shannon Smith, but Charles Caldwell is going to make a great play for Rutland right there. Later in the first quarter, Duhart again, shotgun. He's going to look and run and take off and go for about a 27-yard gain there as the Seminoles are trying to move the ball again. Duhart now from the shotgun scrambles, but watch Darren Tucker come up behind him with a good play right there. Good defense by Rutland early on in this game. Second quarter now, West Side was driving again on the Rutland 42. They pass. The Daniel Hall drop. They call it a fumble, and Quentin Jones recovers for Rutland. And then with the Hurricanes, they get the ball 4th and 2 on the play. They're trying to move it. Charles Caldwell keeps it, but he's going to fumble. And Trayvon Prather is going to pick it up and take off for the Seminoles. Watch him go. There's some speed right there. And Westside's going to grab the lead there on a bad turnover by Rutland there to get the PAT from Christian and Guino is good up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 Westside. And get some light bulbs for that scoreboard, please. Late in the half now. Here we go. The drum major going at it. And the band for Westside doing a good job there at the half. Third quarter now. Westside, Duhart again back looking, and he's going to be picked off by Jacarmi Sanford. That's going to give Rutland the ball. And just another turnover. Good defense by these two teams. And these fans are ready for some points, but Westside back, third quarter now. Duhart gets it knocked away, and more good defense. Markill Bowen is going to come up with it for the Hurricanes. Somehow, some way, he does not score on the play, but he will set Rutland up for a good field position here. Watch this. Will Jester. That looked like a Florida Gator Tim Tebow play. Holy cow, you got to be kidding me. Rutland will be on the board with 7 points after the PAT, and it's 7-7. Now, in the fourth quarter, Westside, the handoff. This is number 42, Howard Hardy. He's going to, boom, score. That's a bad hit right there. That's 6 points right there for the Seminoles. The PAT would be up and would be good by Anguino again. That would give Westside the lead 14-7, and the Seminoles would go on and win this ball game tonight. It was a scary game, a lot of defense. 21-7, the Seminoles win over Rutland. When we come back, Dustin Wilson will join me, and we'll have more scores from around the state of Georgia. We're back with more right after this. On your way home from work, check out the Bill Shanks Show every weekday afternoon on Fox Sports 1670 AM from 3 until 6. You can also listen online at www.foxsports1670.com. We talk sports and take your phone calls. We're also the home of the Dan Patrick Show, Jim Rome, and tomorrow at 4, it's the Saturday Scoreboard with Bobby Pope. Let's check on some more scores now from around the state of Georgia. Dustin Wilson joins me with more. Dustin?
Hey there, Bill. It's been a great evening of high school football. A lot of defense, kind of contrary to last week with a lot of offense. Let's go ahead and take a look at some scores across Middle Georgia for you. We start with Houston County defeats America's Sumter 23-19. The Bears now 3-1, beat Cripps County last week. Northside 30, Lakeside Evans 7. Northside 4A, number 1 right now. Colquitt County 35. Warner Robins 14. Warner Robins struggling right now. Before tonight, they had not scored a point. Jones County 13, Griffin 20. Griffin gets the win. Perry 31. The Perry Panthers 31. Veterans 0. And Perry moves on to 3-1 now. Peach County destroys Central 55-6. The Trojans are number 1 in 3A and have 39 points per game. Washington County 26, Thompson 6. The Golden Hawks move to 1-1-1. 31-13, Bleckley County Royals defeat East Lawrence Falcons. Swainsboro 25, Dodge County 0. Pike County 33, Crawford County 14. Pike County moves to now 4-0. Northeast 28, the Raiders get the win over Greene County 28-16. So 46-14, Wilcox County Patriots defeat Lanier County, and the Wilcox Patriots lost last week to Clinch County. They now move to 3-1. Marion County gets the victory 21-14 against Hawkinsville. Both teams came into the game 3-0. Marion County averaging 43.6 per game. Stratford gets a big win tonight, 55-33 over Dominion Christian. They beat Gatewood last week 53-28, and the Stratford Eagles now move to 3-1. 40-21, Arlington Christian defeated Windsor. They move to 3-1. Bill, a little bit more offense by Stratford and some of those private schools putting up some big points across the board, and it's been a good week of high school football, Bill.
Absolutely, Dustin. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. A little surprised by Hawkinsville. They were cruising, and Marion Campbell, relatively new program, wins tonight over the Red Devils. That is a surprise. No surprise, though, with Peach County continuing to roll along. And Perry Panthers, how good are the Panthers? I know they were playing the veterans team, but still that's pretty impressive with the win tonight for Perry. Again, FPD, Putnam, Baldwin, Mary Persons, Westside all win. Westside bounces back after their loss last week, and they have a big win tonight over Rutland. Also, Braves win, so do the Phillies. The Braves still 3 games back. That is our show for this week. Thank you for being with us. We're back next week with more high school football highlights. For now, I'm Bill Shanks. For all of us at 41 NBC, good night.